Yesterday we had a thunderstorm outbreak around Southern California, and I did go out and do a bit of chasing locally. Much of it was just in my neighborhood and a few miles away in Lake Elsinore. It was quite difficult, and as you probably saw in the previous video, there was a lot of rain, and so a lot of the lightning was obscured by rain, and so it made it really challenging. Made it really challenging for me to get into a really good position. I think tactically I made a mistake by trying to get into position when I did. The storm had already gotten on top of me, didn't have much time to get my cameras out, and so by the time I started shooting, I literally had about 5 minutes, and then I was overwhelmed by torrential rain. Got a couple of shots of lightning at that location, and I had to bail home. So I tried to bail home and try to set up the camera there. Got one strike. The rain was just too much. A lot of lightning was behind me. I couldn't get the camera in. So anyway, enough of that. So how does that leave for today? Well, that low is now tracking across the extreme south part of Southern California. And what it's doing is it's setting up an incredible setup for severe weather in western Arizona. Actually, pretty much all of Arizona. The Storm Prediction Center has issued a slight risk with a 2% tornado risk. Hail as much as 2 inches, possibly higher, in many areas around the Phoenix metro area. So I'm on the road to attempt an intercept. Models have been showing some incredible parameters in the last 24 hours, going through the NAM, going through the HRRR, trying to determine what the parameters are, where to go, a great target area, and CAPE values as high as 1,500, 1,700, almost 2,000, surface-based CAPE just through the roof, EH values, supercell composite values, just incredible. Originally, Salome, Arizona would have been a good starting point, with the supercells tracking east-northeast. The window of opportunity today is between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Anyway, that's where it stands right now. So I'm en route, and when I come back, I should be in my target area and waiting to see what happens. Structure. Holy crap, look at the structure on this thing. And I saw a brief funnel, actually saw the rotation coming down, but it quickly dissipated. Possible funnel. incredible wall cloud. Holy cow. I'm here in Blythe, California, right on the border of Arizona. The Colorado River is off in this direction, a few miles. I've got a storm cell almost overhead in front of me. The thing's been has been rotating. It's been producing small funnels coming out of it. Probably counted about 5 of them. I'll try to get some pictures of them. We'll have to look at them later. But this thing is pretty dramatic. That is a legitimate wall cloud. Potentially, this is a supercell that is beginning, because this area in the models was projected to have supercells, and this area from here going toward Phoenix is supposed to have supercells today. All the parameters are in place, and we've got another little nub coming down right here, and I'm going to be watching this thing. This thing is pretty awesome. Looking west, over on the Arizona side, we got some new development that's forming. I'm going to be heading out right now and trying to get a little bit closer to that, because something is definitely gonna start shaping up out of that. So here we go. Look at that structure. Yeah, I'll just have a number 1 with cheese, no onions. Coke is the drink. Just the medium size. Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
Oh my God, there's a funnel. All right, there's a funnel. Dead center in the if you could see it. All right, that's the next stuff I'm watching. Colorado River. Welcome to Arizona. Man, look at that structure. So I'm here in Ehrenberg, Arizona, which is just across the river from Blythe, California, just a few miles in. And I'm looking at an incredible structure right over here, and it's got some interesting features, some lowering. A few minutes ago, I saw a funnel while I was in Blythe, and now I'm hoping that this new area right here that's forming will do the same thing. So let's check it out. Wow. Look at that. Wow, look at this. All right, I see some lowering on the back side of the cell, the left side of the cell. It's over Quartzsite right now. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. All right, I think I'm gonna blast the Quartzsite. Okay. Quartzsite, Arizona. Well, that's something interesting, just to the northeast of Quartzsite. So I'm on the north side of Quartzsite, Arizona, looking at another feature over there that's showing some interesting structure. It's got a, let's see if I can get myself in position. It's got this nice little inflow that's coming in on the left right there, and some interesting lowering. It looks worth watching for a few minutes, so that's what I'm going to do. Ah, there you go. Pretty nice looking stuff there. Looking northeast on the north side of Quartzsite, Arizona. Nice little feature there on the left, right up here. Got some inflow coming in right there. Well, I'm pretty much calling the chase over for me. There's actually storms about 35 miles off in this direction and heading to the north towards Salome, Arizona. However, it is 2:08 p.m. I'm not going to really have much time to catch up with the storms that are out there, which will eventually be tracking into the mountains northeast of Wickenburg along Highway 89 into Prescott. That's the greatest tornado threat for today, but that's a bit far out. We don't have much time. There's only about 3 hours left for the best potential. The heating of the day and position of the low and a few other factors. Things going to die out after about 0Z, maybe an hour after that. So I actually had some fun watching some pretty cool structure. A couple attempts at some supercells between Blythe and Quartzsite earlier. Definitely worth the trip for me. So for now, this appears to be the final event with monsoon moisture. So for now, I'm going to sign off and officially call the season over. And we're going to just be ready and charged up for fall chase setups and winter setups. So anyway, thanks for watching. So I wanted to point out this supercell that's over Wickenburg at the moment, between Congress and Wickenburg. It's looks pretty impressive. It's tracking to the northeast, and it's pretty much going to follow Highway 89 toward Prescott. So keep an eye on that thing just on radar, and if anything develops out of that, be sure to mention it here. All right, so it's 7:28 p.m. I'm home, and I wanted to show you guys something. I'm going to show you these loops of radar, super reflectivity, in Arizona, in the vicinity where I was about 5 hours ago. As you notice here, there are two cells near Siloam. This is actually going on right now. Those are supercells, and I did not expect supercells to form that far west. I was certain they'd be farther east based on the data that I had and my gut feeling and my confidence. So I didn't have much time to drive another 100 miles. But anyway, there you go. If I would have stayed a little bit longer, drove that extra 35 miles to Siloam and just hung out, I would be tracking these two supercells. Now also, just along Highway 60, along the same route, and you notice here in this radar image, there was a supercell west of Wickenburg, southwest of Wickenburg, a much larger supercell, and it tracked right across Highway 60 between Siloam and Congress and heading north. And its current position, a little bit weaker now, but that would have been a dramatic photographic opportunity. So a little bit of a frustration, a little bit disappointed. Should have stuck it out a little longer, but anyway, all right, just wanted to show you guys that. So anyway, have a good night.